Designer on me, this that new Chanel. This that splash, this that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
Tonight, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Tennessee Titans taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club entering play. It's been a good season for them so far. They're just looking to keep... keep that momentum going forward.
They like their record. Now they want to increase it. A win here could really get the momentum going in the right direction.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Oh, wow, look. Here we go already. The center just moves right out of the way. You know what? Come on, man. See, this... Now, why would he do that? He has there's no reason for him to do that. Come on, man.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Dobbs. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. And that is incomplete.
Dobbs pass intended for
He's a 90. He's a 90 in catching traffic.
When I see 5 wide receivers.
He's a 90. Come on, man. I mean, and here we go. He. Oh man.
Receivers on the field as a
It's gonna be a
defender.
long year, guys.
I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Matt Ryan, the longtime Falcon, a veteran who's been in the league since 08, ready to guide this Atlanta offense.
And you know how they say it's not about the money?
The quarterbacks for the Dolphins just ran a 74-yard touchdown.
Is going to average $30 million in salary per year now.
Good job,
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Quarterbacks in the NFL.
Hollywood.
And he more than deserves
Hollywood.
it. The
Hollywood.
NFL
Hollywood.
MVP in 2016.
Hollywood.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
So we're going. Let's count how many they
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
We'll just count.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. They go play action with Ryan. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Here we go.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Our first series, our center moved out of the way.
So cognizant of
We
that
dropped
call
the wide
nowadays,
open
but that
pass
one
by
looked pretty
ourselves.
easy.
Yeah, you're right. They
And
took
they
out
didn't
of their
drop shit,
hands,
and
having
we
to
got a
wonder
face
whether it's a
mask.
5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not.
They
Now
got
it's a
plenty-
lot easier. You
They got
see
plenty of the
it, you
same
call it.
rules.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley.
They still haven't dropped
And he'll
one.
get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there.
Brings
In
up
so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Number 20.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Jones.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up.
Oh, these guys, boy, they are everywhere. They are everywhere.
Catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
And yeah,
this time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Of course he's going to pick it up.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
They'll take over for
that interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn the block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
Look at this shit. So now we can't tackle.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, we're always talking about the athleticism.
Good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Ryan. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
We talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Fourth down, and out comes the Falcon kicker, Giorgio Tavecchio. This a 43-yard attempt. Tavecchio puts this one through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage.
Score Falcons 3, Titans nothing.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned it over. That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football. And that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hands it off out of the gun. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Dobbs.
You know what? That's messed up.
He'll get this one complete.
He's trying to throw it. He won't even throw it.
That's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Dobbs. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They line up in the double-A gap. Blocker.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Oh, look at the linebacker. They in 4-point stands in the linebacker position.
They'll try to run this one in. Wow. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of the times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points.
Let's look at this, man. I mean, because this... man. So look at these motherfuckers. They in a 4-point stand. Whoever seen that? A 4-point stand from the linebacker position. I mean, a 3-point stand from the linebacker position. Really? Really? Because that's real. When have you ever seen that? All right, so he comes out and come on, man. See, this is what we're going to have to deal with. Really? Come on, man. They tried. They tried. They tried. They tried.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now left side on the swing pass. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Oh, wow.
And he comes back with 1 complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
A gain of 13.
That's a
by the
play
way,
that'll likely be
they still haven't
forgotten
dropped
when
any
you talk
passes
about
yet.
big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
I mean, they've yet to throw an incomplete pass.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
They still
That'll
haven't
be
thrown an
caught,
incomplete
hauled in
pass.
by Christian Blake.
Here's the fucking
And they'll
backup.
get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Here's the backup.
So we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bang.
Oh,
Is
damn.
this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Week 4 of the preseason, last chance here to make an impression. You know we wanted to play mistake-free football, but that just went by the wayside.
Like a
Why did they
lawyer,
throw that out
this
there?
is his closing argument.
I mean, come on, stop it, guys. Stop. I mean, stop it. What the? What in the world are you guys doing? And why? I just like this is so freaking stupid. See, and why is he out there? Why is he out there? And we oh, wow. See Riles. Okay, look at Riles out there. Look at Riles out there. Okay, Riles. Yeah. Oh. This guy should not be out there, man. We don't have anybody else. The guy should not be out there. Correa. Tampa. Wow. Yeah, that's all we got. Wow. That's all we got. That's all we got.
Now it goes to the hands of the jury, and you know who the jury is. The coaching staff. They've got to decide whether he's the guy, he's going to make the roster, what it's going to be for him. No. Mistake-free football is exactly what he was after. Unfortunately, he didn't get it.
Yeah, and it's magnified with him being a rookie.
1 yard.
They'll run on first down. Moon.
Yeah, Eminem.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
On 7-yard line.
Both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed him off with that run.
Number 20. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
So let's look at that, because the last time the dude got out of the way. Let's see what happened this time. Come on, man. Come on. Look, they make that guy just whiff like that. Wow. They make that guy whiff.
The Titans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get the first out here as he's up to the 14. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Be careful. The guy's on roller skates in the slot.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target. But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
We get covered. They made that guy.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Woodside. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Woodside.
You know, guy, look, he didn't even go out. I knew it. I knew it. That guy, look, the tight end didn't even go out. The tight end didn't even go out.
The return will stop right around the 25.
You should have just thrown it away because the tight end, they didn't even make the tight end go out.
It illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of.
Look at this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. So watch what they do with the tight end. Look what they make him do. You know what? He's cheating, fucking rats.
But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
All the stuff that you know you can't do.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line.
That dude's number is number 95. Oh, man. This dude is number 95. Oh, man. You got to be absolutely kidding me. Hold on, man. He's an overall 19. Let's look what his catching is. His catching is a 63. He caught that with no problem. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15.
Man.
It's first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing third down. Now they go screen.
Good job. Way to come up.
And he'll only
Hooker.
get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
Everybody got planned it.
A 31-yard attempt.
The kick by Tavecchio is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Falcons 6.
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Oh, damn.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The Titans on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. On third down, Moon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's in a full run by the time he gets the football.
I saw it. I saw it. I saw it.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run the counter. Moon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he finds Seals-Jones complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now Woodside.
Good job.
Is caught. And he'll be out of bounds.
Good job, Woodside.
Gain of 25 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And always a good first half.
Let that guy just come in unabated.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result in the end, the Titans touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Well, the conclusion we draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Atlanta.
He'll get this complete to Blake. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
6-yard line.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. That one into the hands of Blake, complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Ah, shit, yeah.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot. Because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Shepard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. One more half of preseason football to go. And then all eyes will look ahead to 1 week from tonight, the annual NFL kickoff game. And that promises to be a dandy. In our game, the starters are long gone, but still some intrigue to see guys trying to make a late roster push as we get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score.
Watch the running back. Watch the running back.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Nah, homie. You don't let y'all do that.
That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's second down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Running backs coming this time. Watch the tight end. Watch the quick slant. Watch the quick slant.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll look to throw again.
Good job.
Rush, and down he goes.
Quarterback is sacked. A loss of 6 yards.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes.
You can't body.
Max protection.
Just go, you can't body. Good job, can't body. How's that not a fumble? But hey,
but in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Damn, how did they make off? Oh, wow. They made all them dudes stand still.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On first down, Moon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the
free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
This all night.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Woodside to throw. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Oh, what a catch straight out of Compton.
On the play, first down.
What a catch and one-handed.
Straight out of Compton. Wow.
I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip.
That guy's
to
going to
them.
be like right on rice.
Extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. On the stop there defensively, Tyler Davison.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, You have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
39-yard line.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the
Maybe
first.
the guy come back. Oh, wow. I'm shocked they gave it to him.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
Because they made him come back.
He can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Woodside looks to throw. That's complete to Darrington Evans, the running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field.
Get off the field.
Let's hope it's not anything that'll keep him out of the opener. We'll be right back.
Sorry, that's why we drafted linemen, baby. That's why we drafted linemen. That's why we drafted linemen.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down at the 43, not before picking up the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
For the running back.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition.
Get this guy out of here, man. That guy, boy.
Setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down, Moon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Block that dude. Actually, let's just take a look at it just for poops and giggles. So here's this guy right here. Let's not touch him. There you go, guys. Let's not touch him. Oh, wow.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Back to throw, Woodside.
Hey, look, there you go. There you go. Cross is back in it.
That's going to be good for another 1st down.
Cross is back in it. Good job. My funny Valentine.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll run on first down.
I told you he wasn't going to block nobody.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I told you that guy wasn't going to block nobody.
His size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground.
You know, hey, look, you did the best you could. That guy ain't going to block nobody. That guy is not going to block anybody.
Maybe just a slight
really don't
detour
trust
on
this.
what's been a strong drive.
I don't trust this.
Second
You never
and
get out
11.
of it because I don't trust it.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw is incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the day.
Oh, man. You know, they are man-to-man.
Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this. We ain't going to catch him.
But he takes this one back into the end zone.
Oh, man.
Defense has a touchdown.
Oh, wow.
That's tough. They're starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this third quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
They'll look to throw.
Wow.
Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2nd and 5. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Wow, why is he red?
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there.
Man,
it looks like
I just wonder why he's red.
But you and I both know that they have planned for this and
worked
hard to
he
make it happen.
He must have been chasing that guy on the pick six.
On first down, Moon. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. He's tackled at the 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, he
know that
must
old
have chased that
expression,
guy.
it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Oh, shit. Damn it.
And the Falcons get there.
Damn, he didn't hand it off.
Down he goes.
The tackle made.
All right, take it to the fourth. Take it to the fourth. Take it to the fourth.
Linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
That's the end of the third quarter.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
We need to have it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Wow. This is taken at the... Now a hit.
Fumble! Good job!
Picked up by the Titans.
Good job! Good job! Offense, defense, and special teams.
For the Titans.
With a clocking. He's laid out. That guy's laid out. That guy's laid out. Damn. Oh, damn. This guy's laid out. Way to clock him. Who's that got him? Oh, damn. My name's not Kenny G. It's Kenny V. Wow. There it is. I can see it coming. Here it comes. Bite! Oh, damn! Bite out! Damn! Oh yeah, my name's not Kenny G, it's Kenny V. Hey guys, offense, defense, and special teams.
Add the PAT.
Gotta have
it. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
Hey, look, that serves him right. We should be up. Hey, look, we should be up 21-7. That old bogus pick
kickoff
six.
now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
That's even.
At their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Good job, defense.
Pressure comes and down he goes.
Good job. I know these guys' names.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. it's incomplete. And Christian
I
Blake,
wouldn't be mad if he got off the field here.
Third down here. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. The Falcons on third down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This will be third and forever. He'll look to
Damn,
throw.
oh, damn.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
I knew it. Anytime they put that guy in some kind of motion,
Fourth down, they wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed
throw
more
it
than
to him.
that.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time.
but he ain't going to have no 30-yard punt.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
See?
It's taken to the 26, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
That's a 42-yard line.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
They'll run on first down. Moon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Ball carried by number 20.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Y'all gonna have
Another
to deal with
scouting report on him is that he
bell
doesn't possess
cows.
the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker.
One
What
these
that means
stallions.
is his ability to
One these
read,
Clydesdales.
react, and make a play. But on that one,
When these
he looked like one
Clydesdales
of those
that you got to
guys.
deal with, we got 5
And
of
he
them.
gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And they give this time to the tailback. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
The running back again.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
You nuts.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Free play. It's a free play. Good job.
Back. It's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down now, Moon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Oh, shoot.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
Decision.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
Falcons 14.
One there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, get a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
There's that damn running back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Blake. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 46 yards.
There's certainly a lot of quality receivers on this team, so he's no lock to make this squad. But the way he's got to do it, make every routine catch that comes his way, and mix in some of the big-time ones like the one we just saw there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Blake. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Keep him down.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At the Titans' 27-yard line.
Good job.
And he's going to go
Good
down.
job,
They
Dean.
get to him back at the 40.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Falcons on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 19. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Good
And
job,
he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Good job, Riles. Good defense out there. It's a 57-yard field goal. They do have to win, man.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
Oh, man.
17.
Oh, wow.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball. But here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that. And that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Look what they
And
made
now
that guy
right
do,
on the
man.
2-minute
That shit
break.
is funny.
We'll get a timeout
Wow.
used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I mean, look at this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Talk about when they got to have it. Watch the nose tackle. Watch him. Really? Come on, man. Come on. Really? And look, come on, man. Look. Oh, man.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Counts,
and
boy.
whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Take it at the 37. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 7. 1:45 to play. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Blake. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
The pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
They ain't even run no
That
runoff
first down
on him.
completion only netted him 3.
They ain't even
2nd
run no
and
runoff
7.
on him.
Looking left side, and he's got
Wow.
a man. That's Shepard.
Complete to number 82.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw.
Good job. Good job. Oh, this motherfucker fumbled! Oh, my God.
Catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Wow, what are you doing? Just fall down. Oh, wow.
Back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. That catch good for only a couple. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining.
Climb off.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Christian Blake, the intended target. Now it's third down.
Don't you?
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Damn. They tried, boy. Boy, they tried. Oh, they tried. Damn.
And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
Coach Gill out.
Tonight's